Hey, my lovely Willow Vibes tribe members. I'm Jessica from Willow Vines Intuitive Vibes, and I'm here to do a reading for the sign of Gemini. And I'm going to say like, comment, share, and subscribe because this one's going to be on Patreon and on YouTube because we are in Gemini season right now. So happy birthday to my lovely, lovely Geminis. That's what I might do when I post individual zodiac signs on YouTube. If I'm prompted to do it any other time or do bonuses, that'll be one thing. But I feel like I'm going to do it during whatever zodiac sign season we're in. So Geminis will be this month, and then in July will probably be Cancer, and we'll just go from there, kind of thing. I know that upsets some Scorpios because they really want me to do one. I might do a bonus one publicly, but on YouTube, but we'll see. So anyways, it's not about what your sun sign is, it's about what you vibe in. You could be dealing with a Gemini or you have it in your chart, so don't get hung up on signs, which is why I like to do collective messages more so, or elemental reads or element reads, because a lot of the same energies come out, and that's probably why this message has been so delayed, because it does feel separate from what I've been picking up on. I just heard because that ended with Leo, so a lot of the energies that were kind of chaotic and whatever ended with Leo, apparently, whatever that means to you. It's coming up in your reading for a reason. So we got 3 love cards. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So a blessing is headed someone's way because you've gone through a lot, and I feel like whoever I'm talking to or about has not only gone through a lot, you've learned a lot, and you've grown. Leo energy is strength, and it's rising above the problems and having understanding. Like, it's almost appreciating the bad things that have happened in your life, saying like, yeah, I wish that didn't happen, but it made me a stronger person, it made me a better person, that will never happen again because of blah 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 whatever. So I feel like it's being thankful for the life and for life experiences, we'll put it that way. So a lot of you are reflecting, and that's beautiful. Look inside yourself, examine what is causing you to feel this way, and I feel like that's exactly what you've been doing when it pertains to love situations, your current situation, career, just the way life is going. And it's like, I'm not going to look at who's around me and what's going on necessarily. I'm going to look within and be like, why am I reacting this way? Why am I feeling this way? Am I drawing this energy towards me? And once we recognize things and accept the past and whatever's happened, we can move forward in a positive way and draw in wonderful things. And I kind of feel like that's what's going on here, because there's changes, lots of changes, and this isn't for every Gemini, is what I want to say, because there are some low vibe in Geminis who might watch this, and it's almost like, look inside yourself and get right with yourself, because things won't ever change until you do. So if anyone's on the lower end of the spectrum energetically, there's some work to be done, but I feel like for the majority of Geminis or people who are going to watch this reading, you're cycling through problems and stuff. Don't make decisions based on guilt. There could be guilt trip energy in here, just saying. Or what you think you should do. For it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Which is so friggin' true. Sometimes we let our mind get away from us, and then we feel like our heart is leading us this way, that way, or whatever, but it's just our ego, it's just our thoughts, like, because it's what we think we want or need. And don't allow people to guilt trip you. Like, sometimes, even if someone isn't doing it intentionally, if you're just very empathetic, my heart is racing right now for some reason. I don't know if someone's nervous or not, but even if somebody's not intentionally guilt tripping you, sometimes if you're empathetic, you feel bad when you tell someone no. You feel bad when you change course, when you drop this or that, or like, say you're working in a group or you're just around a group of people and they're not good for you, and you walk away and then you feel bad, like, well, they really didn't do anything. But that energy wasn't for your highest good. Being around those people could have gotten you in trouble or whatever. You know what I mean? So it's like, don't feel bad for the decisions you make if they come from a positive place or if they come from the heart. You know what I mean? And don't let anyone make you feel bad for the choices that you make in your own life, because it's your life. You know, you're the one that has to live it, basically. So this is really beautiful. I really like this energy a lot, actually. It's very cleansing. So a lot of you could be taking spiritual baths or spending a lot of time outside, just getting right with yourself, letting go of just blah energy. You know, it's like, you're a pain in my ass, get out of here, like that type of stuff. And you're not even feeling bad about it. And maybe sometimes that does make you feel bad, like I should feel bad that I'm not talking to so and so, or I'm not doing this or whatever, but I don't. Now I feel bad that I don't feel bad. Don't do that. That's kind of what it feels like. So what is the overall energy? Twin flames. I just did a twin flame reading, and there's a problem in that, surrounding that connection. It wasn't even the problem between the two people. It was around the two people. But regardless, heaven sent, you're very connected to someone. Don't feel bad if you had to let someone very significant to you go, because there's a lot of karmic lessons tied to the situation. It's runner chaser bullshit in here, and you got to do what's best for you. So don't feel guilty if you chose yourself, because that was the right move. If it's meant to be, it will circle back around. At least you know you're good and you're doing what you need to do for you. You know. You definitely feel this person. I feel like a lot of you are focused on your finances at this time. Somebody could be splurging, spending a lot of money on things that they don't need to be buying, or that's what you're doing. For some of you, a chunk of money is going to be coming in and you'll be able to splurge unlike before. So if you've been a penny pincher, you've been very frugal, saving your money because excuse me, because you didn't have it before or whatever, I feel like there's going to come a time coming up here soon where your finances are going to turn around and you're going to be able to buy a few more things, you know, the things that you've wanted to get. So it's like a gift from the divine, just for all the hard work that you've done. There's also someone in this energy, this is very minor, could just be one person, who, I don't know if they're a Gemini though, they might be a Gemini Cancer cusper or something, but, or just have it in their chart. There is someone who does overspend because they're kind of materialistic. They want the finer things in life. It's like keeping up with the Joneses. Or there's a big purchase coming up. It could even be a home. I feel like there's something wrong with that situation. Overextending yourself. Someone's going to overextend themselves financially. And it might have something to do with a new home. It's a big purchase. It feels like a home. Someone's going to overextend themselves. I just heard bankruptcy. So I don't know if this person's already gone through bankruptcy or if that's what's going to happen because of this. I don't know. For some reason, it feels like this is a really good deal. It's a good opportunity, but someone isn't, they're not thinking things through. They're not thinking long term. They're thinking in the moment. And when you make a purchase, when it comes to like a home, that's a long-term investment, you know? And whoever this is pretty frivolous with their money. So it's almost like they might have some right now, maybe due to an inheritance or whatever they saved up. And it's like, oh, I'm in a good spot, or so-and-so's going to help me do this. And then they get it and they can't maintain it. So that might fall away. So just be careful with big purchases is what I want to say. For some of you. That feels like it's for like one person though. Maybe two. But that's not a main message. Just be smart and get a fixed interest rate on your mortgage loan. Fixed variable isn't bad depending on where it's capped off at. because a lot of times people get roped in thinking it's a good deal, and it's a variable rate, and it will end up like, say your monthly payment is $500 a month and whatever, and then all of a sudden your interest rate jumps up and now you're paying over 2,000 a month, and it's like, I can't afford this. Someone might get trapped in something like that because they didn't read the fine print, or they don't understand interest rates and stuff and how it works. Like, oh, I don't need to think about that. It'll be at this for a while, and by the time it changes, I'll have the money, kind of thing. I don't know, because I feel like there might be a drastic change. So be smart with big purchases, especially buying homes. So let's see. I don't know, because I feel really excited about it. But someone's going to be really excited, and then they're not. They're going to be like, yay, what? Excuse me. Letting go and reminder, don't forget. Yeah, a lot of you have let go of someone very significant to you. You let go of a twin flame connection, maybe due to lies. Some of you could have been denying. I don't feel like you let go of your twin. Okay. That's not what this is. Somebody is letting go of someone that they felt very connected to, like an ex, a past lover or something, because they were in denial of some BS for a while. Like, this person is a liar, pants on fire, and maybe you saw the red flags, you knew it because you dated them, or even if you didn't date them, you just, something's wrong kind of thing, and it's like, but I really want this, so I'm going to pretend nothing's wrong. I feel like someone's letting go of that, and they might be taking a risk to communicate with somebody else, somebody who is very forbidden to them. It's almost like this twin flame energy. You're like too hot to touch, you're off limits kind of person, or for some reason you were off limits to this person, or vice versa, and it's like, I'm gonna let go of fear, I'm gonna let go of a problem because I don't want to be forgotten. Never forget the red flags and the problems of the past, but you can let go and move on. Like, that's what this feels like. So someone's letting go of a problem and healing from it so that they can take a risk in a new direction, which is awesome. That's what this one's. So give me more on letting go. I just heard, let's go. Like, hop on in, let's go. Maybe somebody wants to go joyriding. They want to go along for the ride. It's almost like the life is a crazy, wild ride, and I want to be beside you. I want to be there with you, like right beside you, along for the ride. Because there isn't anything that I can't handle or get through if you're beside me, kind of energy. I feel like you can do it all on your own, but there's this, I don't know, this feels really sweet. That's what it feels like. It's very sweet energy. I like it. I just heard I could never forget you. So if someone thinks that you forgot about them, you haven't, or vice versa, or whatever. A lot of things, wow, you definitely are not forgotten. I'm just saying. There's a lot of signs and synchronicities going on. A lot of things remind you of this person, or vice versa. They remind them of you. We have twin flames again, but this is over letting go. Spread your wings and fly. So if any of you are stuck in that cocoon phase, working on yourself and going through things, you have your wings now. And it's like, I feel like you've had your wings, and you've probably been waiting on this connection or this person to catch up to you, because maybe they need to work on a few things, because it does feel like somebody needs to deal with something. But I feel like you've had your wings for a minute, or they have, someone has, and you've just been sitting on the branch, just kind of waiting, like, I'm not going to take off yet. I'm going to see if you're going to come out of your cocoon. Like, you already have your wings. Like, why are you staying in there? You know, it's time for you to break free. and you're just patiently waiting. And then it's like, well, obviously you're too afraid to fly. What is it? Petrie. Your twin flame is Petrie. He was too afraid to fly. But it can't fly. And Ducky's like, you can do it. Look at you, you're flying. So maybe you're very encouraging. You're encouraging Petrie to get off the fucking branch and fly. Because maybe the first time he tried, he or she, they fell right to the ground like, shit, this sucks. I tried to fly and poof, didn't work. Well, I feel like this person's gaining the strength and courage to do so, but because I feel this in a couple ways. Like there's someone who is too afraid, like Petrie, and finally they can fly, and they're letting go of a past situation and moving towards this twin flame union. So for some of you, someone's moving towards you because they're finally putting faith within themselves and going, these are my wings, I can fly, you know, nobody else can do this for me except for me, kind of thing. It's like a tear, like wiping away a tear. And then for others of you, you got sick of waiting for the person to come out of their cocoon, and you're letting go. No matter how strong of a connection this is, it's like I'll never. Ugh. Why am I gonna cry? Someone's gonna get emotional over this. Because I don't know why I'm getting emotional. Like, I'm not gonna cry. No, I'm not. I won't forget you. I'll never forget you, is what I was gonna say. And then she's got me all emotional. I'll never forget you. I feel like this person will never forget you either. You holy fuck. You have impacted someone greatly. All right, Spirit, I don't want to feel whoever this is. I really don't, because I did my makeup. So it's okay to cry, it's okay to get emotional, but these aren't my emotions. I'm just picking up on someone who's like, please don't forget me, type energy. And I don't feel like you will. I don't feel like either one of you will forget either, you know, each other. But you left a mark on someone. In a big way, in a life-changing way, which is beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I don't feel like anyone's dying. It's just, it's time to fly. It's time to fly. Rise above. It's time to fly. Drama, obstacles, pettiness, find the strength to rise. And I feel like you have found the strength to rise. And whatever difficulties you've gone through, if anyone caused hate and discontent, lies, problems, whatever, you are rising above that. It's like, that is beneath me. I'm a butterfly. I can fly over this shit, you know what I mean? I'll poop on your head. I'll turn into a bird and there's just shit on your ice cream cone. You know what I mean? These people, these low vibrational people who are causing problems for you, or just, you know, hater-raters and stuff, they're not worth your time or energy, and you know that. And you draw in what you think of the most. And like, if you're being consumed by people causing problems for you, you're going to bring it towards you. It's going to be present in your current environment because you're allowing it to be. When you let go of it, even if people are still saying things and doing things, you just are unaware because you're not paying any mind to it. You're not paying attention to it. Like, say what you want, do what you want, lie about me, cause problems, make someone hate me. If they hate me, they weren't meant to be around me. If they pushed you away, they weren't meant to be in your life. You know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of you are thinking that way now, or someone in this energy is. And it's like, yeah, who has time for that? Wait, the timing is not quite right. Someone doesn't want you to leave. Like, wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Can I at least just say this first? That's what this feels like. Wait, please don't go. I'm right here. Oh, shit. Alright. Let's see, is there anything else with this? The timing was never right between you and this person, your twin flame, whoever the significant partnership is. And it wouldn't be right because somebody wasn't getting right with themselves. And that's, like I said, that's why there's someone who was fully capable of flying. They were just choosing not to. So they made their bed, now they gotta lay in it and watch you flutter away. Is there anything else with weight, please? It's time to rise. I don't know why I did it like that, like, so dramatic. I just heard today's the day, so I don't know what that's about. Take the bull by the horns. Take charge of your life, of a situation. If that's not you, it could be who you're dealing with. Somebody might be going, wait a minute, okay, I'm going to take charge all of a sudden. Like, I don't know. So there's some change within someone. Like, it's right on the tip of my tongue. I don't know. Somebody needs to stop lurking and watching and wasting their life on their fucking computer or phone or devices and get out there and live. Get out there and interact with a real person. This feels like someone who, quote unquote, has no spare time, but they sit there on their phone and go through memes and watch TikTok and do crap like that. And it's just like, oh, 4 hours went by. You could have been doing something during those 4 hours. You could have been talking to another person. You could have been making an experience, just having a good time. And instead, it's just mindless shit. That's why the butterfly wouldn't come out of the cocoon while you're sitting there going, hello, hello. They wouldn't come out because they were on their phone. Like, yeah, I can fly, but fuck this is funny. I like this. That's what someone was doing. They were in there on their phone, just like, yeah, not paying attention, nothing. Warning, don't dismiss the red flags here. Someone could be married in this situation. Working less will help you strengthen your relationship. Just making time for yourself, basically. I don't really know. Let's see quickly what this warning is about, and then we're going to put it away because we don't want to deal with any negative crap. You know what I'm saying? So what is this warning about? Don't dismiss the red flags here. We make time for those who we want to make time for. So if someone says they're too busy, trust them, because they don't want to be with you. They don't want to be around you. They don't want to make the time for you, because I can guarantee they'd make it for somebody else. And that's probably what was going on here. They probably were stuck to someone in the past. Yeah, they were controlling the situation. They're probably stuck to someone in the past, maybe for sexual reasons, or they were hopeful that a connection would come together. They're hopeful that a past connection would come together. But there's also somebody around you, it could be an ex of yours or whoever's, where there is someone who is trying to control your forward movement and like a new beginning because they want a relationship with you. But they're not putting in any fucking work. Like, they're just causing problems. So pay attention to the red flags with that person, because it feels like if you're complacent and basically if you're doing what this emperor person wants, like you're not dating, you're not talking to anyone, like there's no new prospects, like this isn't around right now, your twin flame isn't around, whatever it is, this person would just go back to their old routine and, be dismissive, ignore you, be negative. I don't know. Just a nasty routine is what it feels like. Like they wouldn't care. They wouldn't put in any effort. And then they might be on their phone constantly. And then the second they catch wind that there's a new opportunity in love or a new opportunity for you, all of a sudden they're like, shit, would you like to go out to eat? I bought this for you. They'll start kissing your ass. That's a control tactic. that's going on for someone. So that's the warning there. There's a problematic person who will just start becoming Prince fucking Charming or Princess Charming. It feels like a dude will do that to a feminine whenever there's any opportunity to move forward. Like, okay, we got to combat this. I will win. I always win. You know what I mean? But I don't feel like you're dating whoever that is anyway. So just let them peacock around all they want, basically. I don't know, because there's someone here who has a persona as well with that warning energy, where they just stick their chest out, like you know how roosters boast, you know what I mean? They're just like, yeah, this is my hen house, kind of thing, even if it's not, because all the hens are up in the tree, like, we don't like him, he's an asshole. But he's like, this is my house. That person might look big and bad. I don't know, their bark is worse than their bite, is what it feels like, because this person probably won't bite. They'll probably go hide in a corner and piss themselves, like a scared little puppy dog. There's a message here. Someone might want to talk to somebody. Oh, by the book, but they do things in a practical sense. Truth be told, whoa, the truth flipped around a few times. Just saying, truth be told, someone wants to, like, something about Boo. Maybe that's somebody's nickname, or it's a ghost, a spirit. Someone's telling the truth about spirit. We'll just leave it at that. But making me think of the Peepin' Tom ghost in The Magicians, where, I don't know, he'd been around since the 1920s or something, and no one knew he was there until Penny got stuck between realms because he would astral travel, and his body ended up dying, but he was, like, his consciousness was still there, so he was like a ghost, but not quite. And he saw him, and he was, like, peeping in on all the girls, and he was a wicked pervert. Like, that's what this Boo energy is making me think of. So there could be someone who's very perverted. There could be a peeping Tom. They could be paying attention to someone, stalking, watching, whatever. But regardless, it just feels like a sexual thing. There's a sexual motive there with the peep. And they're definitely keeping it to themselves. Someone could have seen you. I don't know if you were undressed or what. Whatever that someone could have seen you in an indecent way and you were unaware. It just made me feel really sick to my stomach. Okay. Well, that's there somewhere. Because that doesn't... Oh, God, I feel like I'm going to pass out. Whew. Now I'm getting shaky. Yeah, someone could have bugged your home. What the? To be fair, shit's balancing out, but someone could have bugged your home, okay? There's a peeping Tom here who could have bugged your home. I don't know if they could hear you. Because at one point, this is what's reminding me of. Like, at one point I heard, I can't remember when or what reading this was in, but I had heard, I can see you. And then, what was it? It was, I can see you, but I can't hear you. And then I can hear you, but I can't see you. So, like, I don't know if it's different areas of someone's home or, I don't know what that would be. But it's something like that where someone could probably see you get undressed or do whatever. I don't know, whatever that is. And in different places, they could just hear what you were saying. I just heard, oh shit, in my head. But, why am I so nervous? Oh my God. Yeah, I'm getting like wicked tired all of a sudden. I'm getting really tired. I'm getting really hot now. I'm getting really tired and really hot. I don't know. This doesn't feel like hot flashes. I'm getting tired and I'm getting hot. I don't know. Hold on 1 second. What's up with that freaking peeping Tom crap and listening, seeing, whatever, real quick? I just heard you know when you know. So you probably already caught this person, whether you have physical evidence of it or not. A typewriter? Something to do with a typewriter? Because that's what it feels like. Like, I don't know. Writing? Something. You could have caught them through your writing, or someone wrote something down. There's writing here. Someone's writing. Someone could be a writer. Black cat. Good luck, familiar, superstition, because a lot of people think black cats are bad luck, but they actually cross your path to warn you of a problem. So that if you don't heed their warning, there's the bad luck because you didn't fucking listen. Like, you know what I mean? That's basically what that is. And you know what's really weird? Okay, I've got a couple black cats in my head all of a sudden. There was one place I used to go. Actually, this person is a Gemini. And the very last time that I ever went there, I saw a black cat cross my path. And I was like, what are you warning me about, And I ended up going forward, and there was just a lot of problems there. But not that day, though. It was warning me to stay away. Like, if you don't, if you keep coming here, basically, there's going to be a big problem. And I listened, and I don't know, there was no problem for me. So anyways, and it's weird because yesterday I put my hands behind my back like I was getting arrested, because I had them like bent like this behind my back as if they were in handcuffs. And I'm sitting there, and the word park popped in my head. And I was like, someone's either going to get arrested because they parked somewhere they shouldn't, or it's a trailer park or a state park, a park of some kind. Someone might get arrested at a park or in a park or something. But the other warning here, and the reason why it's coming up is because it's not just for me. I know it was a warning for me, but pay attention to dreams and meditations and symbols and signs, even if it's just as simple as a black cat crossing your path. Because I've said this before, but there was one dream I had that was so real. I was in my basement, and I was talking to a friend of mine, a guy friend, and at first he was sitting right across from me, and then he had moved over, so he was closer to me and kind of at an angle. And in that dream, he had his like ankle on his knee, like crossing his legs how guys usually sit, and he was just talking to me, but I could only hear bits and pieces, and I'm like, what the hell are you saying? Like, I couldn't understand him. Like, I'd hear one word, or it'd be like little blips basically, and I'm like, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. And then all of a sudden I saw a black cat sitting beside him, and I was like, oh, well, what do you need to tell me? And the cat spun my chair around, and there was just a wall. It was this fucking, I almost said a cardboard wall, a plywood wall. And it was like the cat was showing me, like, he's not talking to you. You can't hear him right now because there's a wall there. There's a wall. So it's only bits and pieces. And you know what's weird? Why is this coming together in a Gemini reading? I mean, I am a Gemini moon. But anyways, there's a moon right there. But regardless, after that dream, because when I woke up, I literally felt like I spun. I was like, holy crap, like, it felt so real. And it was a warning. And I was like, why would that be a warning? Like, okay, there's a wall. Like, maybe it will be removed someday, or there's just a wall right now. That's all I was thinking, you know? Well, after everything that had happened, because people were using that person against me because I had a crush on him. So they were leading me to believe that he wanted to talk to me, was sending me here, there, and everywhere, and whatever. You know what I mean? And basically, that dream spirit was warning me and letting me know that it's not him. He's not talking to you. You might hear blips or feel his energy. You might feel his energy, and you might hear something coming from him, like, this is him. This, and this, and this is not. This is him. Like, do you know what I mean? That's what that warning was. And I didn't know until now. I literally, and wow, yeah, that makes a lot of fucking sense. But anyways, warnings. So good luck is on your side. Messages are coming in. Devil's Inferno, torture, bondage, punishment. I didn't even fucking know that that's what this was. Well, Boo's getting punished because the cat, the warnings. What are the odds of this? The cat is warning someone about the devil. And it's not just what I was explaining, but if you ever have dreams like that or see signs like that, really listen, because it's very symbolic, you know, and it might not be happening the moment that you have that dream, because a lot of times they're psychic dreams because they're warnings. Like, why the fuck would spirit come in and be like, hey, this is happening right this second? No, they're gonna give you a heads up, and hopefully you understand. So someone got a heads up about this, whether they understood it or not. Okay, so that's what that problem crap is. So anyways, message in a bottle. What is this? Like, moving on from that crap, you know? A Three of Cups. Yeah, somebody wants to reconcile. They want to come together with you. Could be a friend of yours. I just heard you've always been there. So, someone finds you very supportive. You have no clue that this person is thinking of you. Or vice versa, they have no clue that you're thinking of them. Someone's doing shit by the book because they're in pain. So if this person was very rigid, like I do this, and this, or I'm on my phone all the damn time, or whatever, like they just have a routine, they were just stuck on repeat because of pain, because of the past pain. But I also feel like whoever wants to reconcile with you, they know that they need to come and correct, they need to do things right because they did hurt you. Or because of the pain tied to the situation. It's like, all right, in order to be fair and apologize and make this right and reconcile, I have to come in correct. So that's what this person's planning on doing. They want to do things right. I just heard something about mid-November. I don't feel like this person's coming in mid-November, but mid-November could be significant for some of you. Uni means one, usually like a unicycle and stuff. But uni in Europe, isn't that school? What's uni? I can't remember. Is that high school or is that college? Something to do with uni? I don't know. Whatever that is. It's either the number one or a school in Europe or something. You're gonna laugh. Because I don't even want to say it for some reason. It smells like someone farted. It does. I didn't. I own it. I'm just saying. That doesn't smell like my shit. Like, that don't smell like my shit. This ain't my shit. This ain't my problem. Alright, it's gone now. Well, you know, I really hope that that's not a premonition that someone's gonna fucking bomb me, like, later with ass gas. Just saying. What the fuck? Yes, I don't know what that is. I don't recognize the brand. Anyways. Oh my god. funny. It is what it is. But I don't know. That was so random. Spirit shows me some really messed up stuff sometimes. It makes sense in the end. I don't know why, but whatever. Why is To Be Fair here? It's a damn apology. Do you need to know anything more about it? Like, seriously. Yes, we do. The Hierophant, but it's sideways. Someone knows that they need to come in correct and they're not sure if they can fully commit right now. So it's like, that's probably where the hesitation is with this person and apologizing or whatever. It's like, I know I have to do this right because this is my last chance. So I need to be 1,000% on board, willing to commit, grow up, whatever. And they're getting there. It's not like should I or should I not. It's a slow process, and in order to truly not to truly mean what I say, but to truly make this happen, to truly put the effort in, someone needs to be like 1,000% on board, you know? So that's kind of where the hang up is here for this. Yeah, so they're just kind of, they're maturing, they're figuring things out, someone might be learning about spirituality, or this is spiritual growth. There's online research that's being done when it comes to either occult things or just spirituality. Like, I'm looking up twin flame union stuff. I'm looking up soul contracts. I'm looking up ancient Egyptians. I'm looking up, whatever they're drawn to. They're looking up signs, synchronicities. What does that mean? Someone's online figuring something out. They could be hearing spiritual information online, and they're starting to get on board with it. They could be starting to get on board with it. They're trying to heal. They really want to work together with you. Someone is looking up ritualistic shit, I'm just saying. There's something significant to do with the star as well, or constellation. So someone might be heavily into astrology, or they're learning about it. It's not just moon phases, but it has to do with planetary alignments as well. So somebody might be researching planets, like space and stuff as well. For some reason, this is making me think of the Eye of Horus and the Eye of Ra. And you know what's really weird? Everything happens for a reason. And I say this stuff so that you can see these signs in little things that happen in your life too. Whether they're the same or different, they're usually different because it's a personal journey. Because I've had people ask me, I saw this and what does it mean? Well, I don't know what it means for you. Like sometimes in readings I could pick up on stuff like that. Like you might see a blue jay and it's significant, or a cardinal or whatever. But if you're seeing stuff like that and Spirit's making it known to you, did you ask to see that sign, that specific bird, that specific whatever? If you didn't, what are they trying to show you? Look it up and see what it means to you, because it's very individual, because one sign for me could be completely different for you, But like when I got this tattoo, it's supposed to be the morning star, Isis, in Horus's eye, but it's a diamond. And I always used to say shine bright like a diamond, and diamonds are made or formed under extreme pressure, so the situation could have been very difficult for someone. Like through this energy, you're the fucking diamond, or someone in this situation is. But anyways, it's the morning star because it's the brightest right before the sun rises or something, and Horus represents the moon side, which is the left eye. I know it's funny, and this is why I did it this way, and I didn't even realize it. Because at the time, I didn't understand much about Ra and Horus and all that, or any of them. I hadn't done any research, really. It was on a whim, because it just felt so right, so that's why I did it. But anyways, I got the left eye on my right side, and I was like, well, if it's the left eye, maybe I should have put it on the left arm, not the right arm, you know what I mean? But I do everything for a reason. And so there's the diamond, the morning star, and I want to get Ra, the right eye, over here, And Ra is the eye that got ripped out. And Ra could actually, because when he was his own deity, because he, some mythology says that Horus's right eye is Ra, the sun, and his left eye is, himself, the moon. But Ra, as a individual deity or god, he removed his eye to go search for his daughters. And so it's like, even though he's kind of like the god of war, vengeance, and stuff like that, just like Sekhmet. But Sekhmet is one of his daughters, I do believe. But anyways, regardless of all that, he can remove his eye, his magical eye. It's like his third eye, basically, the all-seeing eye, ultimately. And that's what Ra's eye is. It's like the all-seeing eye, and it represents the sun. And I had this image in my head where I wanted to get the eye of Ra on my left arm in the same spot, so it will line up. And it's like they're looking at me if I do this. But that eye gets removed, and I want to put like a sun or something, or have the eye be red or mystical. I'm not sure exactly how I want it. But I have a scar from when I was young and dumb and cut myself, and right where the eye would be, the scar goes right through the eye, like the eye had been removed. I'm like, that's epic, that's perfect, that's freaking why, that's why I did it. And I'm gonna get that. I just think that's cool. And I never would have thought of that, just saying, I never would have thought of that in a million years, but it lines up perfectly, like that scar would just go right through the eye. Isn't that cool? Do little things like that happen to you? I'm sure they do in different ways, and that is awesome. And it's exciting when we figure things out, you know what I mean, for ourselves, especially spiritually, because that's very personal, like I said. But that's pretty much, well, actually, let's see, what does this person want to say to you real quick, and then I'll call this one, because this one was a bit longer. They want to say yes. I believe you and trust you. So this person believes in you, they trust your judgment, vice versa, what have you. I believe you and trust you. Well, that came back out. And they're sorry. You're so beautiful. This person is very stubborn. We need to talk to me. This person does want to talk to you, or you want to talk to them, but I'm asking what they want to say to you. So they believe you. They're sorry for their BS. They find you attractive. They got their poker face on. My poker face. Like, it's not Lady Gaga, but I can't do the Cartman imitation. I suck with voices. I should have my son do some voiceovers, like, whenever I'm joking around, because he can do different accents and stuff. He's funny. One night he's like, Mom, we should do videos together. Like, when you're doing a reading, I'll do it with you, and I'll just be the peanut gallery, basically, in the background. And because he really is comical. Well, we have Cancerian energy here. I did say there could be a Gemini, Cancerian cusper here, or there's a Cancer who wants to talk to you. But the next day he was like, oh no, I don't want to. And I'm just like, I really wish that you would. Someone's mother could be a Cancerian, or there's a baby mama here who is a Cancerian. They could be the Cancerian Gemini cusper person. Someone's mother, sorry. Summertime love. What? Someone's sorry for sending summertime love your way. Like, inconsistent people. Okay. This is fleeting. It's like a seasonal person. Whoever it is. What is this? Whoa. We need to talk. Please talk to me. Yeah, the poker face person wants to talk. You're part of me and I can't explain why. Well, there's the sun. Wipe away your tears. Please don't cry. Well, I almost started crying in the beginning, so somebody definitely wants to talk. And they're just not, they haven't said anything so far, but they do trust you. They believe in you. Don't rush things. Don't rush the situation. Go with the flow. And just allow things to unfold naturally. But that's what I have for you guys. I love you so much. So friggin' much. I'll talk to you soon.